I know some of you guys are triggered right now, but just hear me out, okay? A lot of people like this collab, and I know some people are gonna be mad that I don't like something that says Supreme on it. Like, Jacob, how can you not like this? It says Supreme on the sleeve and on the pants. It's so fire. Well, no, it's not. This Supreme drop is so lazy and just so pathetic. It's just appalling. And mind you, I could easily hype this collab up and try to sell it to you guys on Robitussin Poppy and make a couple bucks off of you, but that's not me, alright? I'm always going to keep it 1,000. I'm always going to keep it 100. A lot of you guys say you appreciate that I keep it real. I tell you when we have a good week, and I tell you when we have a bad week. And although we don't have a bad week, because thankfully the lookbook items saved this terrible collab, it's just, this collab is trash. But I'm kind of glad, and I'll explain why in a moment. Anyways, let's get into the Supreme Week 12 drop list.
I'm about to ride up. I get hype, why these bitches lie for? So fuck your mind up, money.
What up, YouTube? Welcome to Starr, and I am your host, Trunks, ready to let you guys know what is dropping for the Supreme Week 12 preview. First, we will discuss the trash collab this week that some of you guys may have differing opinions. If you do have a differing opinion, feel free to follow me on Twitter and let me know. I actually am posting a cop or drop poll on the Supreme Levi's collab right now, and then I will be posting some other polls, just like discussing colorways or other pieces or whatever. But yeah, let me know. Follow me on Twitter and join in on the polls. I do these polls weekly now. It's totally fine to have a differing opinion, but let me explain why I do not like this collab. And the main reason is just because it's lazy. Like, you can get this exact same look at Walmart right now because Walmart's probably open 24 hours. Well, most of them are. The one in Tacoma is only open until like midnight, which is weird. But you can get the exact same look at Walmart for $24.98. No, not $24.99, $24.98, because that extra penny really makes people feel like they're saving money, I guess. I don't know. Regardless, it's nothing crazy. It has Supreme printed on the sleeve and on the pants. I technically, I don't think it said printed on the sleeve, but it looks printed on the sleeve, and I know it's printed on the pants. So, I don't know. I mean, maybe if it's embroidered, then it's like kind of maybe worth it. But even the colors aren't even that cool. Like white and camo. No offense if you wear white and camo, but the only person I could picture wearing white and camo is Chief Keef. And it's just like, when I think of camo, I think of like earth tones, or maybe like with all black, you know, but like white with camo looks weird. Like the only real like scenario that I can picture white and camo looking somewhat okay is on Chief Keef when he's rocking like some Balmain denim, the Margiela Dragon Ball Z training shoes with like a Ferragamo belt. Maybe a Fendi belt, I don't know. But you know, that kind of fit. That's really like the only fit I could envision. Sorry, did I say Balmains? I meant Truies. True Religions. I don't know, man. I just do not like that color. And then we have the blue-red color, which just looks like every blue-collar worker in Tacoma's outfit, except theirs doesn't say Supreme, and it was a fraction of the price. And then finally we have the black and the white color, which is probably the most, like, that's like the cleanest color in my opinion. However, it's still just a denim jacket with a hood attached to it. I don't know, man. Just like I said, it's lazy to me. The colors aren't cool. The fact that it's printed is just weak to me. And overall, like I said, I just feel like it's a lazy collab. But like I said, if you have a differing opinion, don't let my opinions sway you. If you like the collab, go for it. I mean, like, it'll probably still have some resale because it's a collab. Almost every Supreme like collab piece holds its value quite well. But just overall, I'm not too stoked on it. I don't think it's that tight, and it's probably going to be overpriced for what it is. But thankfully, they are dropping some fire Supreme lookbook items. Well, I think they're fire. Some of you guys are probably going to hate on them. The one piece that I think we can all agree on that is pretty dope is the Supreme Truth long sleeve. I don't think anyone's going to hate on that, and I do think that's dope. It's a long sleeve. It's all embroidered. It looks gorgeous, so that's going to be a cop for me. However, that's not the first thing I'm going for. The first thing I'm going for is the Obama suit. I'm going for that Obama anorak and those Obama sweats, and I just know someone is already typing, Obama's a Muslim, or some random shit. I don't know. I don't really care. Even if you don't like Obama, this suit is fire. And the reason for that is because it's going to be the perfect troll piece to wear to school. The full Obama Supreme suit. I cannot wait to rock this at school and just like make every single conservative's brain explode. That it's gonna be hilarious. And that's like the main reason I want this piece, just so I can wear it to school and just like cause like a reaction and see how people respond to it. I think that'll be funny, and I think Like, honestly, if this had Trump's face on it, I'd probably wear it too, and I'm not even a fan of Trump. Like, I genuinely just think this is fucking hilarious. How many people can wear an outfit and be like, yo, I got Obama on my dick right now. What is up? Like, that's hilarious. How can you not like this? Regardless of whether you like Obama or not. This is such a funny piece, and I need to get the anorak and the sweats. That's gone. I'm gonna need another one of those real soon. I would discuss this piece, but I feel like if I discuss that piece, then the rest of the, well, I don't know. I don't like mixing all the good shit and all the bad shit together, because then it's just like, I don't know. I feel like the first half or the second half will get like depressing if I just go over like, oh, this is garbage, this is garbage, this is garbage. But anyways, let's go over the rest of it. We have the lace long sleeve, which I'm not going to cop. I don't really care for that piece. We have this like extremely exaggerated Henley. It looks like it goes like down to the dude's belly button, but this piece actually looks kind of fire. There's actually like some like ribbing stuff done on the side. This piece is something that I would envision someone wearing a little bit older, and you could find something like this in the thrifts, but this is actually a dope piece to me. It doesn't say Supreme, it's not super loud or anything crazy, but maybe I'm a little bit biased because I like Henleys, I don't know. And just in general, like, this is going to be a fire summer piece, so if you're looking for a good summer essential, this Henley will get you. And on top of that, you know what I'm saying, if you got some tattoos like myself, you can rock that Henley unbuttoned, and then everyone will look at you like, oh, he's just trying to show off his tats, and then you'll actually look like a poser. But whatever, anyways, yeah, I don't know. I think that piece is pretty hard. I usually wear my Henleys up. I like the band collars, and I just think that's a dope piece regardless. We have these Supreme jerseys. These all look embroidered. These colorways look fire. They have like this mint green, the pink. I'm not a big fan of that like orange sherbet colorway. They got the black. They all look super dope. I'm not a big fan of the V-neck, so I'm gonna pass on that. But if you can handle the V-neck, if you are into the V, if you fuck with the V, bruh, then this is the piece for you, and I do think it's a dope piece. Then we have this Supreme piece, which has like more of a classic look. The reason I'm not going to erase the white out of that is because Supreme is terrible at like doing their pictures sometimes, and if you look, this white just bleeds into the background. This is like cocaine crisp white, but it does have like an old school kind of like skaters, like Lords of Dogtown type Supreme graffiti font on the breastises or chesticle. I think that piece is dope, and I think that a lot of Supreme heads or Preem heads are going to go for that piece. Just in general, I think that piece is going to sell out relatively quickly. I don't think the white one will sell out too quickly, but like the brown one, the pink one, the black, almost all those colors are pretty dope. Then we have the Supreme Arc logo hoodie, and this piece is fire. It's dope. I don't think I'm going to cop it though, and the reason for that is because of the order that I'm copping in. I'm going to go for the Obama stuff first, then I'm going to go for the Supreme Truth long sleeve, then I'm going to go for the Supreme towel. I might switch the Supreme towel, I'll get into that in a moment, and then I'm going to go for the hoodie, and by then all the fire colorways of the hoodie is going to be sold out. So I'm probably going to pass on the hoodie, but I will try to get the pink Supreme Arc logo hoodie. Like I mentioned, the towels is going to be another cop for me. It's just like a tonal towel, and it's like, you know, I mentioned this before, I got the Supreme flask for the Hype Beast hiking essentials, and in order to be a proper Supreme Hype Beast hiker, like when I'm going swimming in glacier lakes this summer because Washington is freaking gorgeous, I'm gonna need the Supreme tonal towel. I mean, that's a must cop. I don't know why I kind of had like a brain freeze there. Like I paused and I genuinely just like forgot what I was talking about for a second. Anyways, last but not least, we have these Supreme box logo hats, and these ones are a little bit different. They kind of have like this weird like rigid material, almost kind of like the band collar Henley things do. But yeah, these are gonna be a pass. As you guys know, I'm not a big fan of the box logo camp caps anyways. I almost never go for those. I didn't even go for the reflective ones, so I'm definitely not gonna go for this one. Yeah, overall this week is like okay. I mean, I'm excited about the Supreme Obama stuff that they're dropping. I think that is pretty freaking hilarious, but if you look at the drop list overall, this is just one of those weeks that's it's just mediocre to me. But like I said, I am glad they are dropping the Levis stuff, because a lot of people are gonna go for the Levi stuff because that's probably gonna have like that. It's just, I feel like this week you're going to be able to cop everything you go for, because a lot of people are going to be going for that Supreme Levi stuff, so it's going to kind of give you the chance to go for the towel or the Obama stuff. I know a lot of people are going to go for that towel. That towel might actually be the first thing to sell out this week, just because the price will probably be a little bit better or a little bit cheaper than some of the other stuff. So I don't know. I guess we will see the sellout times after the drop, but yeah, man, I don't know. I'm just glad that they're not doing like an extremely dope collab the same week that they drop the Obama anorak. It's almost like they knew this collab was lazy because they chose to drop one of their most hyped lookbook items left in the season the same week. So it's almost like they knew that this collab was like, this is kind of weak, so let's just drop this shit with it to like make up and make sure this week is not like too terrible. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you go follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Instagram if you want to see these drops 12 to 24 hours earlier. I always go over these on live when they drop, as soon as they drop. And then of course follow me on Twitter if you want to join in on these polls. The more people that we get, the more accurate they become. So make sure you follow me on Twitter and join in on these polls. Like I said, I have a copper drop poll right now, and I'm gonna do a bunch of other polls. There might be some other ones up right now as we speak. And if they're not up right this moment, then they will be up very, very soon. So make sure you follow me on Twitter and join in on those. I will be doing those weekly, and I might do some other polls like for like Palace and FTP and stuff like that. Make sure you subscribe if you've not already. Smash that like button. Let me know in the comments below what you guys are copying, because I am genuinely curious to see what everyone is copying. And last but not least, if you have not already, make sure you turn on notifications and join the notification. But seriously, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. And as always, keep living the Starr life. Now it's time to drink some Full Throttle so I can stay awake and finish editing this video so I can post it tomorrow. Yep, I'm not going to sleep till like 4 in the morning.
That's supreme, take the